Hello and welcome, one and all. This is Old School Gamer 1971 here. Millie, Lloyd, everyone, hope you're all having a great day. If you would, please like and comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Support the channel and help it grow. Today's thoughts is on Degrees of Separation. I've been playing this game for around 3 hours, and this is what I think. Degrees of Separation was developed by Moondrop. It is an adventure game that came to the PlayStation 4 in 2019. What we have here is a single/co-op puzzle platformer. Your every move will have cooperation in mind. You play as two contrasting souls, Ember and Rhyme. They fall in love but are two separate enigmatic forces, fire and ice. You must use your powers to get further into the game. Set in a fantasy world, there is much fun to be had here. Moondrop is a small indie game studio, 3 full-time developers based in Norway, who are focused on making games that are striking and for the gamers. They are willing to look outside the box and are a determined bunch, always looking for something new, and strive to make great visual experiences. Degrees of Separation is a co-op experience that you/and a friend play as Ember and Rhyme. It is split screen, and as you run and jump around the play area, the stage morphs obstacles for you to overcome, requiring you to use your powers, freezing or melting. As such, you must work together to progress further into the game. As you progress, the puzzles become ever more tricky. You will receive scarves for your successes. That opens up more levels. This means you can leave an area and come back to it at a later time if you get stuck. So is this Degrees of Separation, or is it Dungarees of Generation? Right from the get-go, I love the art style. The game looks gorgeous. From the characters to the backgrounds is well designed and pleasing to the eye. The best bit is it continues throughout the game. One side is colourful, bright and warm, and on the other is almost monochrome, bleak and cold. The graphics are not just good, they also function as to where each character's powers begin and end. It was the graphics that caught my eye first, but the functionality for the game was a pleasant surprise. Bang on.
Ember met Rhyme.
As with any game, the aim is to sound epic, especially when it comes to the fantasy genre, and that is why this game is an oxymoron. That at the same time as sounding epic, it sounds peaceful. It just fits like a glove. It kinda lulls you into a false sense of security. Well, it would if there was any enemies to come and get you. Here there is none. Instead we are left with a calming soundtrack that is quite memorable. All things considered, this is shaping up to be quite a game. When starting the game up, it is not obvious that there is a single player. However, go into a LAN game and select it from there. The game plays in a rather novel way as you switch between the characters to get past the puzzles, but it gets a hell of a lot more fun with the multiplayer. You have to use each other's unique powers to melt, solidify the water in the level. This works really well and certainly plays better than it sounds. Moving around also works rather well and the controls are very responsive. I like how this game feels to play. It has a charm about it. So far I've not seen one adversary zero, zilch, none, or nada, which allows you to concentrate more on the puzzles. They do get more and more complex the further you get into the game, but start off easy enough to ease you into the game. The co-op aspect of the game is strong with this one. It is knowing that you can only do the levels working together. It cannot all be done by one character alone. So well done, level designer. Right from the first time I saw the game trailer, I thought, that looks pretty damn fine. The game plays as good as it looks, and whilst it starts off easy, it is never too easy. It soon gets a little more complicated. Sometimes you know what you want to do, but it takes a while to move around the screen to where you need to be. Whether it's in single player or multiplayer, local or online, the game gives you something sometimes missed in other games, a sense of accomplishment. Can't ask for a lot more than that, can you? So, degrees of separation, it most definitely is. If you are hearing this, you've made it all the way to the end of the video. Thanks for your support. Give it a thumbs up and comment if you enjoyed the video. Please share everywhere as it helps the channel grow and puts a big old smile on this old face. Leave your suggestions down below in the comments. Enjoy your day one and all. Old School Gamer 1971 signing off.